All right, well, welcome back. It's Christmas Eve, of course, a time of togetherness between family and friends and, of course, your community. A lot of studies, though, show people with strong social connections may actually be living longer and healthier lives. So we're bringing in Dr. Diana Bittner this morning, and we want to talk about this. You know, people want to live long, but something about community can really boost that for you. And you were talking about blue zones, where people regularly are living over 100 years old. Can you describe that a little bit?
Sure. There's these 5 areas across the world that were described by a reporter at National Geographic. And a lot of research has been done and to think about what happens in these zones that makes people live longer. Yeah. They eat lots of fruits and vegetables, especially focusing on beans and, you know, maybe a daily glass of wine. But what's really consistent is they prepare food together, they eat together, these communities support each other. Yeah. And so there's laughter and joy, and they're just used to being around together. So there's maybe not the drama that maybe some of us have.
Sure. I mean, I can always feel that when you're with people, when you're just laughing uncontrollably, you're having such a good time, you come away from that and you feel better. Your mood's a better place. Your mind's in a better place. So it's not terribly surprising. But this time of year can be tough for people that maybe don't have those regular connections. Talk a little bit about that.
Exactly. Well, I got to go to one of the blue zones, Sardinia, Italy, and it was just amazing. But to see, again, not only the mountains that they exercise on, but these small villages that they live in. And again, it's just being around people in that day to day. So it's not like a big event.
Yeah.
And again, it's focusing on just being together, not the perfection of the perfect food, the perfect gift, making sure everyone has more food than they need. Just to relax and think about what is the goal of why we're together.
Yeah, getting together doesn't have to be this big planned event. It can be something simply as meeting up at a coffee shop, coming over for a game night or something like that. It doesn't have to be super extravagant. Jealous of that Italy trip, by the way.
Yes, it was amazing, yes.
Like, I want to go there and live longer for
sure.
But we always bring in an example, and Jane, this was something important to her because the holidays weren't always an easy time.
They were stressful, and while Jane and her husband, they had 3 kids, both working full time, their parents were alive and around, close in the neighborhood, but yet they would just see each other at soccer games, maybe in a birthday party. They never really got together that often, so when they did, again, sometimes people focused on trying to be perfect, and there was drama, and so what they then decided to do was, let's get together every month, maybe twice a month, just so we get used to being around each other. Yeah. And then we know the details of each other's lives. Like people in the blue zones, they report better well-being, less depression, they feel supported. If something is hard, they have support. If something is joyful, they share. So again, now how can we have intention about why we're getting together?
Yeah, breaking down the barriers, not having to feel like you have to have a wall up. Too, that's huge.
Exactly.
So any main tips for us, especially as we're heading Christmas Eve tonight?
I guess it's have intention. Think about how you want to feel when you leave that event, when you get in the car. Like there's joy, there's ease, there's no stress. You look forward to getting back together. So again, just to focus on the people, not the stuff.
That's huge. Well, we always appreciate your tips. We hope you have a lovely, wonderful holiday season. She's actually headed to work still today. This is a doctor that's working around the clock, but we always appreciate
working together.
it.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.